Community involvement and giving back have always been a hallmark of the University of Portland women's soccer program. This year, the team has come together and put a plan in place to raise breast cancer awareness on campus while raising money for the American Cancer Society. The team partnered with Portland Gear to design t-shirts and hats that were sold on campus and at most home matches in October. The initiative got off to a strong start on Friday with the first batch of shirts selling out. The effort has already raised more than $6,500, with all proceeds benefiting the American Cancer Society.
Community service to this team is actually super important. And the fact that we get to be a part of, hopefully, the cure is phenomenal. We get to be a platform to talk about it.
This service project is super close to me because my grandma is a breast cancer survivor. She was diagnosed when I was younger. I'm just super glad to be a part of this project to honor her and to support all the other breast cancer fighters and survivors out there.
I am passionate about this project because my grandma is a survivor of breast cancer and she was diagnosed my freshman year here. And from a family who didn't really know anything about breast cancer, we were all shocked. So to have my grandma be a prominent part of my life and who I am and have her survive, it made this project, it was a must.
We are incredibly excited to be working with the women's soccer team. Our goal is really to attack cancer from every possible angle. So we work to raise funds for research for all types of cancer, as well as prevention programs and services and education for patients and survivors, as well as caregivers.
We collaborated with Portland Gear and we're doing this awesome pop-up on campus, and 100% of the proceeds from that will be going to the American Cancer Society.
Just getting the word out, trying to get as much support with the community and the Portland community as well. Get your pink shirts before the games. We'll be selling them before every game, so get your shirt so we can make Merlot pink.
We've had great people on campus who've been involved with this heavily. We call them the Breast Cancer Committee, and they're full of wonderful girls who have been helping out the team today also. It's awesome to have this staple and have this cause be what we're about this month as a school, not even just a program. I think that it's really cool to have so many people wrapped around an idea and wrapped around a cause that they feel really heavily about, and to see them out here today smiling and communicating with different people is really awesome.
Making Merlot pink will be awesome. It's going to be so cool to be able to look up in the stands and see just a sea of pink out there, and I think it'll be really cool to be able to see that everyone is supporting this cause and our team with that as well.
Mailing is doing face painting, and Villa made us a TIFO to show that the whole campus is involved in this. We have multiple hall directors hanging things up in their dorms. We have things going around campus, so now you're seeing pink practically everywhere you're going, which is awesome.
When she said she wanted to bring the entire soccer team to our little ACS office, I was like, sure, no problem. And then I saw the entire women's soccer team. I was like, that is a lot of girls. But it was a lot of fun. They had so many great questions and really had like a thirst for understanding what the American Cancer Society does, what we stand for, and how they can be a part of it. And that's really refreshing. It's also incredibly encouraging because it's not something that in our little bubble we get to see every day. So having them here in a whole lot of purple was pretty exciting.
We got to sit down with them and hear their stories and hear why they're doing it, so it kind of makes this even better because we're doing it just alongside people who have been doing it for years.
If you raise $100, that's one night, right, for someone to stay at a Hope Lodge. So $100, I mean, among all of you, you guys could easily get a week for somebody. If you think of it in little increments like that, that's how no amount of money is too little. Anything you bring in, amazing.
During the month, there's so many different ways to get involved. This is not just the first weekend type thing. We are just having a pink game specifically for this cause. But the whole entire month is dedicated to being pink and then being in support of the Portland community. We are having a cancer walk October 14th here on campus, and it will be in Childs, and it's for Making Strides. We're about sharing love and spreading information, and to get involved in that walk would be huge for our program, just because we are having people that are supporting us now support American Cancer Society.
I think that U of P is such a fantastic organization, and we're really excited that they've been so generous and helpful with us. So we obviously want to continue that, but really continuing to engage the campus in general. Right now we're starting with the women's soccer team, but how can we translate that into the rest of University of Portland, as well as the University of Portland alumni and ambassadors beyond? So we have big goals.
My ultimate goal of this is to make it be an annual thing. And it's not just this year and it's not just next year, but it's 5 years down the line, or hopefully maybe not. And then hopefully by that time that we've been fundraising for all this, there is a cure. Our team specifically, our goal is to just make it a topic so that people know what to do. People have the resources here on campus. We just want to make it a conversation.
And despite selling out, the team has ordered more t-shirts and hats, which will be available during the final home weekend, which is October 26th and 28th. You can also visit www.portlandpilots.com/donate for more information and to help support the team's fundraising efforts.